Good morning, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to the videos. I know it doesn't really look like it right now when you look around, but believe it or not, despite the fact it is a misty, murky, cool morning, we have actually had a full week of wall-to-wall sunshine here in Northern Ireland, and the forecast is for another week of wall-to-wall sunshine, and the forecast for today is for it to brighten up and be warm and sunny, and it's brilliant. I love it. Today is the annual Frog ride. Frog is fun run of the Glens. It's a charity Sportive in the Glens Vantrum. Takes place every year. So I'm on my way to meet a couple of the guys from the club. We're going to ride out and do the 2023 fun run of the Glens. Frog is one of the best organised, best attended, best run charity events in Northern Ireland, in my opinion. There's loads of options. There's a 10k walk, 10k run, 10 mile walk, 10 mile run, 25 mile cycle, 50 mile cycle, 65 mile cycle. If you've been following my channel for a while, the Frog back in 2019 was one of the first videos that I posted to YouTube, and so you can go back and watch that. It was a cold, wet, miserable day, but it was still a good ride. Then it was cancelled in 2020, cancelled in 2021 because of COVID, and then we were back at it again last year. But last year I had COVID just a few weeks before, so I only managed to do the 50 mile ride. So today I'm planning to do the 65 mile cycle, and maybe rather unwisely, I've cycled out from my house, which is about 15 miles away, and then I'll cycle home afterwards, which will get me about 95 miles. And then I might make up a few extra miles at the end to try and get 100 today, but I'm not making any promises. We'll see how I get on. For now I'm going to get alright lads, for now I'm going to get a bacon bap, get some sun cream on, and then we'll hit the road soon. Grab a banana. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. Good morning.
Morning.
I'm going to have to horse this into me right and quick.
Is anyone listening? It's all about just framing this here. Getting the framing. So I don't mind me, I'm just videoing a man sun creaming himself.
Is it all rubbed in?
I better make it in. I better make it in.
Just want to go out.
Well, no, the police sent the storm down the road.
This is better than mountain biking, Katrina. Northern Irish Sportive. We're currently held up by a herd of cattle crossing the road. How are we all doing?
Oh, good.
How's your knee?
Not too bad. There's nothing fun about this run, Connor.
No, it's not fun running the Glens. No, it's
fun.
good weather.
Looking up to that.
The weather has, the earlier mist has definitely cleared up, and it is absolutely stunning up in the Glens. Nice and warm. Not very often you get a warm cycle here in Northern Ireland. I'm 37 miles in. That includes the 15 from home, so that's what, 22 of 65 of the main ride done. So a third of the way through the main ride. No.
Yeah. I was just actually eyeing that up when we came around. Thinking, it's what happened.
Thank you. Right. All the best with the rest of the ride. Well, we've made it down to Carnlough, the first water stop. So I've got my water bottles filled, got a banana, some food, some jelly babies, and then we have a few miles to go around the coast to Waterfoot, and then we start climbing up Glenariff, to the top of Glenariff Forest Park. Yeah, so going okay so far. Like I say, the weather's brilliant, which really helps. First year I did this, it was horribly cold and wet and rainy, and then last year, like, I just had COVID, so wasn't feeling good. The weather was good, but I wasn't feeling good. So far this year's going better, so hopefully it keeps going that way. 50 or 65?
No shame in it.
65, go on.
No, I can't. Honestly,
Don't be a wuss.
the time.
You do the time, so it's now at 10 o'clock. Oh, you're doing 60, aren't you?
Doing the 65.
Ew!
You're doing the 65.
Are you that boy that goes to the Ballymena United match?
Go on, do the 65.
No, I'm not doing it.
Plenty of time.
I'm not doing it.
climb that beat me last year. I think I'll make it this year. You'd like to do the 65, is that what you're saying?
I'd like to do that climb again, but not right now.
I think you should do the 65 and then you could do Glen.
Realise that you're trying to shame me here, and it's not working.
Made it up the Glenara climb out of Waterfoot. Bit foggy at the bottom, but it cleared up as we climbed. It's lovely and warm again now. This is the split point between the 50 and the 65 mile ride, and at this point last year I was completely done. I had nothing left in the tank at all, whereas today I'm feeling okay, feeling reasonable. So we've got a fast, pretty sketchy descent now down to the coast again, and then we climb back up a road, Glen Road, and around Slavenora Forest. So that's what's on the cards now. So the next 2-3 miles are fast downhill, and then there's a fairly tight climb after that. But yeah, it's going okay. Go on, Will. Take the mic.
Simon up there, yeah.
Simon's there.
Said you start getting on with this
The
again.
new channel name.
I'm bringing it up from the rear.
Who is doing the 65 and who's doing 50?
My question, not a chance.
Not feeling it. We've climbed from the coast up to the top of the Glens and then gone back down to the coast again, and we're climbing back up again. This is Glen climb, and it is brutal. I mean, in Northern Irish terms, it's nothing like actual climbs in Europe, but it's a tough climb. And I have 65 miles in the legs already, so 100k in the legs already. Yeah, this is going to be tough.
Everybody's very quiet.
Okay, Glenanne climb done. Another little feed stop. So from here at the feed stop, it's down to Ora Bridge, bit of a climb around Slieve and Ora, then it's downhill back to the GAA club for a barbecue. I am ready for a burger. So that's pretty much all our climbing done for the day. It's just run down back to the GAA club now for barbecue, and then I have about 15 miles downhill flat home afterwards. So we'll see what my mileage is when I get home, and I might do a few more miles to get 100.
We'll celebrate our fundraiser. The most amount of money at 2:30 tonight with a presentation of some concert tickets for them, courtesy of Cool FM. Well done to all the team from Cancer Focus NI, the first responders who are here tonight, and all the team.
That's not sure, like.
Just some sauce, I think, please.
Any natural?
18 years.
Here, actually. Amazing, thank you. Alright.
I know, do you say that's just cheeky? I know. Come on ahead. Right, come on over here. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark, where's Connect Cycling?
Balmain.
Very good. One, higher or lower?
Lower.
Correct. Okay, 3 rounds down, 2 to go.
Lower.
Is the wrong answer! Oh, dearie me.
Too loud with music in there to vlog. But yes, that was us back from the Frog 65 mile. My Garmin is sitting at 79 miles I have about 13 miles home, so I have another 8 miles to find when I get home maybe to get the 100. But yeah, big feet in me, barbecue in me, and back down the road. I think it's 3 o'clock. The question is that a real chime in that clock? Or is it like a digital speaker? I don't know. Anyway, I've been riding my bike for 5 hours and 22 minutes. That's moving time. I've actually been out since about 7:30 this morning. So that's 7.5 hours. Is that right? Something like that. The rest of the guys have all headed on. They've all headed home, I think, to watch the football. But I have no interest in football. My Garmin is showing me that I have ridden 92.9 miles. It seems silly that I wouldn't try and get 100 miles in the bag today. I'm feeling okay. I wouldn't say I'm feeling good. My legs are definitely heavy. My knee's a bit sore, my hip's a bit sore. I'm feeling okay, not anything better than okay. But I'm going to try and get another 7 miles in from here and get home at about 100 miles, which will be the first time I've done 100 miles in 2, maybe 3 years. So I'm trying to think of the flattest way I can get 7 miles around here. $100 miles in the bag. Happy days. Okay, that is me done. That was me home. The 65-mile frog route done and a few miles extra. So my final total for today was 100.26 miles with 5,379 feet of climbing, moving time 5 hours 49, average power 135 watts, which is in my kind of endurance zone. I think that's zone 2 for me. Average speed 17.2 miles per hour, so pretty happy with that, really pleased with that. Like I say, I wouldn't say I'm feeling good, but I'm also not feeling terrible. It's probably the best I've felt after that kind of distance and elevation. It's definitely the best I felt after the frog ride ever, so that's been good. All of this as well, I should say, is in aid of a very good cause. So the Fun Run of the Glens is raising money for Cancer Focused Northern Ireland, and I've been raising money for that as well. So I'll put a link down below to the Just Giving, and if you feel you want to, you can go and donate to Cancer Focused Northern Ireland. A big thanks to Paul and the guys at Fun Run of the Glens, thanks to the Rapid Relief team, to Cool FM who were up there, to all the organisers, everybody who was running the event. Like I say, it's probably the best organised and run Sportive in Northern Ireland, and one of the best attended. I think there were about 700 cyclists today, 700 cyclists. The weather was amazing, it was warm, it was sunny, there was not much wind. The scenery, as you've seen, is incredible. The Glens of Antrim are an incredible place to ride. You really need to come ride your bike here. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. I really hope the Frog runs again next year. It's such a good event, and I'd really encourage anybody who's thinking about taking part, absolutely take part. But yeah, I'm going to go get a protein recovery drink and probably a nice cold beer. I'm then going to enjoy the sunshine, just lying outside enjoying it. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit like, leave me a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I would really, really appreciate that. But in this video, most of all, most important, go and make a donation to the Cancer Focused Northern Ireland charity. That would be brilliant. Thanks very much. See you in the next video.